marinating the chicken. This is the most critical step. I've created the marinade with 5 ingredients: 5 pounds chicken breasts, half a cup of oil, half a cup of lemon juice, 1 tablespoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of crushed pepper, 1 tablespoon cayenne pepper. For the gravy, we'll be using 1 teaspoon of peppercorn, 2 bay leaves, 3 teaspoons of cayenne pepper, mace flour, cardamoms, 5 cloves, 3 cups of chopped onions, 6 pods of garlic, 2 square inches of ginger, 2 cloves, 2-inch piece of cinnamon. We will be cooking all of this together in about half a stick of butter. We will add 8 chopped tomatoes. Now the butter is heating up. Start with the bay leaf, the peppercorn, the cinnamon stick, cloves, mace flour, and the cardamom. 10 to 15 minutes on medium high till the onion becomes translucent. Onions and spices have been cooking for about 10 minutes. I'll add the 8 small tomatoes. I'll give it a good toss, lid on to cook the tomatoes. It's been about 15 minutes and it looks perfectly well blended together. At this point, we'll turn the fire off. So let it cool down and we'll come back to it. It's coming out really well. It is a perfect time to sip a glass of wine, and we'll come back in 20 minutes to check and blend this into a fine puree. Now we are going to do the third step. In this blender, I have half a cup of roasted cashews, 1 full cup of 2% milk. Add half and half for better, creamier result. Blend it with the rest of the spices. Creamy, nutty sauce where the water does not separate when you heat it up. It will all blend it, emulsify it, and make it into one smooth mixture. So I'll go ahead and add and blend it all up. And that is what the magic is. And you can keep it for up to 2 weeks in the fridge, and it tastes better with age because gravy gets thick as the spices get more and more blended. So at this point, I will blend the masala. And we'll go to step 4 in a little bit. See you soon. At this point, it's been simmering for about 10 minutes. First is my marinated chicken that has been cut into bite-sized pieces. Then I will be adding salt to taste. And then the last 2 ingredients for the butter chicken, they are the most important: fenugreek leaves. At Indian stores, it is called kasuri methi leaves. This is how it comes. A tablespoonful, this is what fits into the palm of my hand. Crush it finely, toss it in here. One more, a taste that is herby for the chicken, which is what you see in restaurants. And the very last ingredient, the honey. Honey makes the difference in balancing the taste of the butter chicken and gives it a very smooth, nice taste. 2 tablespoons of honey, and then I will give it a stir and let it simmer for about 20 minutes till the chicken gets all cooked. We will come back and taste it and see how it is. There you have it, folks. Butter chicken. Everything looks great, and I tasted it and it's perfectly spiced, and the honey gives it a very good balance, and the chicken is all cooked. What the camera does not capture is the fragrance that has filled the home as the butter chicken has cooked. Thank you for joining me and hope you enjoy the recipe.